Hello, morning. So today we're going to do a quick stretch on this Monday morning, and then we're going to learn how to do a frog stance. Why not? New week, something new. Okay, so we're going to start off by warming up our wrists. So we're going to have knees underneath the hips, wrists underneath the shoulders. Okay, we're going to press nice and hard, wrap the elbows in, grip the floor with the fingers, and make nice big circles over the wrists. Okay, push but don't force, nice and controlled. Weather's nice today. That's it. Nice big circles over the wrists. Okay, now same the other way. Good, gripping the floor with the fingers, keeping the elbows wrapped. Good. How's it this weekend? I hope it was alright. Nice big circles. Good, coming back. Okay, give the wrist a little shake. So this time, back of the hands on the mat. So, back of the hands like so. I'll face this way for you. So, back of the hands on the mat. Okay. Thumbs to the floor. You want to have your elbows wrapped. So elbows wrapped. The more you lean back into it, the easier it's going to be. So if you lean forward, it's going to be slightly harder. Or if you have your wrist further away from your knees, it's also going to be harder. Make sure you keep these thumbs to the floor as well. I bend down, I flare the elbows out, I come up and I wrap the elbows in. So let's do 8 of those. So we go down, up, there's 1, down, up, there's 2, down, up, 3, down, up, 4, down, up, 5, down, up, 6, down, up, 7, maybe, yeah, why not 7, last one, up we go. And that's 8. Good. Staying where we are. Just going to rock back and forth nice and gently. Wrapping these elbows. Nice gentle rock. Keeping the wrists on the floor. 3, 2, 1. Good. Come back up. Good. Give everything a little shake. So coming back onto my hands, onto my palms to the floor this time. Start position. So I wrap, I lean over the wrist slightly if I want to. The further back I lean, the easier it's going to be. I'm going to come onto my fingertips. Okay, lean forward and back down, nice and controlled. So don't fall down into it. Again, keeping the shoulders down. Up onto the fingertips and back down. Up with the fingers. Nice and controlled, back down. Coming up, move forward, back down. Nice and controlled. Elbows wrapped. Good. One more, up we go. Nice and controlled. And back down. Sweet. Lean back. Just give it a little shake. Nice. Okay, so back to our starting positions again. So I'm going to start just with twisting the torso. So I'm going to come up nice and high. Open up the palm, open up the chest. Stretch, try and touch the ceiling. And back down. I'm going to come underneath, try and touch, do it this way. I'm going to come back down and try to reach through as much as I can. Back up. Press, 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 press. Back down, reaching through. Go back up. Nice and tall. And back down, reaching through. Good. Other side this time. So start by going up, high as we can. Twist, twist, twist. Press, try and touch the ceiling. Wrap this bottom arm. And back down, try and reach through. Good, back up. Nice and high. Good, back down, reach through. Good, and up. Last time. Press. Go back down, reach through. Good. Back to start position. Wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Good. You're going to arch the back as much as you can. So bottom out, big chest, chin to ceiling, press, breathe in. Good. Breathe out, tuck your tailbone in. Arch back as much as you can the other way. Wrapping the elbows, hollow out the chest. Deep breath in. Bottom out, chin to ceiling. Good, breathe out. Same the other way. Good, as much as you can. Tucking this tailbone in, hollow out the chest, wrap these elbows. Try to pull the wrists away from the knees. Get it back the other way. Try and drag the wrists towards the knees. Good, bottom out, big chest, press nice and hard. Good. Bring the arms out in front of you. Try and put the chest to the floor. Shoulders nice and high towards the ears. Try and bring the chest to the floor. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. Really sinking that chest down. Shoulders nice and high towards the ears. Good. Come back up. So we're going to come to a push-up position now. So wrists underneath the shoulders. Okay, so wrists underneath the shoulders. Press nice and hard. Up onto our feet. You can straddle slightly. So just going to bring some. Start warming up the shoulders a little bit. Ready for our frog stance. We're going to shoulder tap and back down. Up one. Shoulder tap and back down. Okay, press nice and hard. Control each tap and back down. Tap again. Other side and back down. Gripping the floor with fingers, elbows wrapped, and back down. Keep doing that. Good. Two more, one each. And down. Last one. Tap. And down. Good. Good. Shake. Brains melting. Definitely Monday morning. Monday morning vibes. Good. So flipping over the other way. So warm your shoulders up, open up the chest as well. Good, so thumbs pointing back behind you. Thumbs, fingers, wrists, whatever. Point back behind you. So come off the floor, nice big chest. And lean forward, bring the shoulders back. Lean forward. Good, so don't collapse the chest, keep the chest up, shoulders back. Good, then come back to our starting position. Forward again. Good. And back. So this time we're going to bring the hips up nice and high. Yeah, getting ready. 3, 2, 1. Big chest, nice and high. High as you can. 3, 2, 1. Back down. Don't touch the floor. Back up. Up, 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 up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, back down. Good, last time, ready, go back up, 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 up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back down. Good. Good, give a little shake. So, next one, watch me first. So, this was going to be on one hand, so feet flat to the floor. I wrap this elbow in here, okay? Again, open up the chest, we bring the shoulder back, wrap the elbow in, the hips come nice and high. So nice and high hips, like try and press towards the back of the room, okay? Without folding down, try to open up the chest as much as I can, lifting these hips up nice and high, wrapping this elbow, okay? So, choose an arm to do that on first, whichever way you want, left or right, doesn't really matter. So are we ready? As high as you can. Deep breath in. Up we go. Nice and high. Wrap the elbow, look back behind you. Press, 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 press. Hips up nice and high. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back down. Nice and controlled. Good. Do the same the other side. So elbow wrist this time. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. And up. High as you can. 5, 4, 3, wrap the elbow, 2, side. Here we go again. 3, 2, 1. And up. Nice and high. Hips up nice and high. Wrap this elbow. Picking the chest up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice and controlled back down. Keeping that elbow pressed. Arm, shoulder down. Good. Other side. 3, 2, 1. And up. High as you can. Press, 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 press. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, and back down. Nice. Good, go for a little shake. I'm just going to open the doors because it's getting warm in here. That's better. Good. So next one. So next one we're going to do is some push-ups. Just again, warm the shoulders up. It's some elbows working as well. So wrists underneath the shoulders. Wrists underneath the shoulders. Okay, nice straight body. If you want to drop to your knees or bring your knees bent, entirely up to you. Wrists underneath your shoulders. You come down nice and slow. Okay, and then back up. Nice and controlled. Ready? We're only going to do 5 of these, nice and controlled. Okay, here we go. You ready? First one, go down and up. There's 1, down and up. There's 2, down and up. There's 3, down, up. There's 4, last one, down and up. There's 5. Good. Again, just move the arms around a little bit. Good. So let's have a look at the frog stance then. So not a great deal of stretching, but there we go. A little bit of stretching, moving around a little bit, nice and mobile. So let's have a look at this frog stance. So since I'm stuck inside and not a lot to do, might as well try something new. And yeah, frog stance might be a good idea. Since one of my clients managed to do their first freestanding handstand for the first time in a long time, and I managed my first press to handstand last week even, which is cool. So since that seems to be a topic last week, so yeah, let's have a look at a frog stance, which is the beginning of most people's handstand journey and hand balancing journey. So frog stance, you would have seen this quite a lot, I would have thought, but let's break it down and see what we can do. So first of all, I'm going to show you what it looks like. So frog stance, your hands on the floor like this. Okay, your knees are bent against your elbows, just like so. So that's what a frog stance looks like. So let's break it down and see how we can build that. So common mistakes when I see people trying frog stance is a lack of tension. So what that means is they put all the tension onto their shoulders, end up leaning and collapsing, okay, and just falling into it like so, because they're putting all the pressure onto their shoulders. So how do we start combating that? So let's have a look at what the wrists are doing first. So just like our wrist warm up, okay, we grip the floor of our fingers. So the fingers, we want to make a nice stable platform on which to balance on. So we wrap the elbows in, we grip the floor of our fingers, okay? Next, we go up the chain, is our elbows. Our elbows stay in line with our wrists. So the less kinks there are in the chain, the easier it's going to be. So you want the elbows to be in line with the wrists. So if I go into it again, you see my elbows are stacked over my wrists. They don't come back. Let's see if I can demonstrate. Don't come back behind me. Don't come back behind me because, again, it makes it much more harder. The triceps have to fire a lot more. So this makes it a much harder thing to do. The next thing is going to be, the elbows flaring. So another thing I see is that all the elbows are going to want to do is flare out like so. So if we're in a frog stance, so here, and the elbows want to flare out, okay, and collapse, what we're going to do, we're going to use our knees and our thighs to pull these elbows back in. So we're going to keep good tension against these knees, okay, and using our thighs to then pull, thighs and knees to pull these elbows back in. So if I go into a frog stance, so the elbows want to flare, I use these knees to pull my elbows in nice and tight. This will bring the shoulder into a nice stable position. This and the arm, I think it's this bit of arm here, okay, brings it into a nice position for our elbows to work and all the muscles, the shoulders, etc., to sit nice and stable and work as well as they can. So that's that bit. The next thing is going to be our core. So to bring it all together, we want to keep our belly button tight to spine. So it's belly button nice and tight, okay? And then lifting out, trying to bring our feet then as high as we can. So, I think I've explained that kind of okay, maybe. Alright. It's definitely a Monday morning. It feels like a Monday morning. Okay, so to break it down, I'm going to grip the floor with my fingers. I'm going to keep my elbows over my wrists. I'm going to use my knees and thighs to pull my elbows in nice and tight. I'm then going to point my feet in the air. Okay, as high as I can, so I bring up nice pointy toes and the feet up as high as I can and bring my belly button tight to spine. So, what does that look like? So to set it up, I sit down like so, elbows against the knees, so I can already start to pull my knees in. Okay, I press, I lean forward, elbows over the wrists, I squeeze, pick the feet up, belly button nice and tight, gripping the floor with the fingertips. And hold. So that's how we do it. So let's get ready. Let's give it a go. We're going to try it? Yeah, why not? So are we ready? So we're going to start off in a deep squat position. Okay, you can be on your toes for this one. It's absolutely fine. Okay, so on your toes, wrists underneath the wrists, and in line with the shoulders, underneath the shoulders to start. Wrap the elbows in. Use the knees to pull in these elbows. Okay, deep breath in. Grip the floor with the fingers. Deep breath in. Press, and you start to lean forward, bending the elbows, keeping the elbows over it. And even if you just like teeter here, that's absolutely fine. So, how do you get on? It's really weird not having feedback. It's hard to teach it without any feedback. Bizarre. So, let's give it another go. You ready? It's the weirdest thing to teach it without feedback. Without seeing you guys. I have no idea how many people are even watching. There we go. Could be just talking to myself right now. That's okay. Keep me sane. Wrap the elbows in. So using the knees to wrap these elbows. Deep breath in. Lean forward. Pick the toes up, pointy toes. Once the toes are off the floor, pick these feet up nice and high. Belly button tight to spine. Squeeze those elbows in. Grip the floor with the fingers and back down. And that's pretty much it. Should we do a couple more reps? Let's see how we go. So, I'll talk you through it each time. Rest the wrist for a second then. So again, just going through the thing, once you lean forward and the feet leave the floor, pick the toes up nice and high. So for example, so I'm here, once my feet leave the floor, that's it, toes up nice and high. Okay, so I don't leave them down, toes come up nice and high. Okay? Are we ready? Let's try that again. So, wrists to the floor, gripping the floor with the fingertips, bringing the elbows over the wrists, squeezing those knees against the elbows, keeping them locked in nice and tight. Deep breath in, lean forward once the toes are off the floor, lift the toes up nice and high, belly button tight to spine, squeeze, as long as you can. And back. Good. Should we do one more? Why not? We'll do one more. Good, give the wrist a little shake if need be. So roll the wrists around. Good. What's everyone got planned for Monday? Not that you can respond, pretty much. But yeah. Give the wrist a little shake. Dead time here, trying to fill it with stuff to say. So let's talk about stuff and stuff to say. Okay, ready? One more time then. This is the most Monday video ever. Brains is melting. Okay, wrists underneath the shoulders. Okay, wrap the elbows in line with the wrists as well. Wrap the elbows using the knees. Deep breath in. Lean forward. Once the toes are off the floor, pick the toes up nice and high. Squeeze those knees, keeping the elbows in nice and tight. Press, gripping the floor with the fingers. As high as you can. 3, 2, 1. Good. That's it. So you can literally just practice that. If you fall forward, that's fine. Okay? It just gets used to keeping the strength in the shoulders and keeping that tension as well. So to go for the checklist, it is gripping the floor with the fingers, keeping those elbows in line and stacked over the wrists. Okay, keeping them in line then by squeezing your thighs and using your knees to squeeze those elbows in nice and tight, so not letting them flare. Keep them nice and tight. Once the feet are off the floor, picking those toes up nice and high, belly button tight to spine, so you're picking up the hips as high as you can, then keeping the center of gravity, your hips, as over your wrists as much as you can. And yeah, and it's just practice. Have fun, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in on Monday. Tomorrow we're going to do, what are we doing tomorrow? I think it's a bodyweight workout. Workout in the morning. Sweet. Guys, thank you so much. Stay home, stay happy, stay safe. We shall see you soon.